This is the KGD Telemaster. This is a $229 Amazon guitar, and I went through the process of upgrading it to get it to a level where you could really enjoy it and, even use it on a few gigs if you wanted to. Now, this is the pickup video. I did a hardware upgrade video last week, and I will put that link right here. And I wanted to spend a little time today talking about the pickups and what I put in it and what it took to get them in this guitar with any modifications or anything like that. I've been on the hunt lately for a set of nice thick single coils, right? Like, I wanted something bright and punchy like a single coil, but with a little bit more thickness to it, but not so much, even as much as like with a P90, even a little different than that. Like, it's just something in my ear wants to hear right now. We go through these phases where we're hunting for a certain kind of sound or a certain kind of thing. And really, that's one of the great things about, playing an instrument, is that we can go through these searches and do these sort of things. So I hope you enjoy it. If you're into this sort of thing, please give it a like, subscribe, or even a share. That would be great. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. And I will start putting links down in more often. I was not doing that because I'm not affiliated with anybody, so I will conveniently leave a link down there so that, you don't have to go searching for this stuff like I did too. So that will probably help a little bit too. So, like I said, please like, subscribe, share, and let's see what it took to get these pickups in the guitar. So there were no problems with this pickup swap whatsoever. I had to add shielding. Now, they are hum canceling pickups, so technically you don't have to shield the cavity where the pickups sit, but I just did it anyway, and everything went well with that. We didn't have any issues there. That's that copper foil tape, and it's really easy to use, and I just think it's a great way to shield your guitar and limit some of the noise that comes in. Now, the pickups come with that rubber tubing instead of pickup springs. They were a little bit long, so I had to trim them down a little bit. But other than that, they fit perfectly in the hole. I was really pleased with how everything just was effortless as far as all that goes. So I mounted the neck pickup in the pickguard. And the same thing for the bridge. I had to just mount that, and the hole fit perfect. All the screws lined up, and everything was great there. Obviously, you can see I just had to, run things through the body like you normally would, and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I mean, everything fit perfectly. There was clearance for, raising and lowering the pickups. The rubber tubing is great, and yeah, it was just a really easy job to do, except for the thing with the wiring harness. When I went to do the wiring harness now, it was a little bit different. I went with the CTS pots, the old school cloth wire and everything like that. And I did have a little bit of an issue with that tone plate. It was set up for metric pots, which are a little bit smaller than the American ones. So I just had to open up that hole a little bit on the tone plate for the pots. And that was the only issue I had doing this whole thing. I put a little bit of blue tape over the front of it. That way, when you open the hole up, it reduces the chances of scratching it up really bad. And you can see after that, there's no scratches or anything on it. It's perfectly fine. And now the pots will fit through the hole just fine. So yeah, it's just a little, you just got to open it up a little bit. And I used one of those step bits on it. Yeah, I think it's 3/8. That was the hardest part about the whole thing. Just that right there. Everything else was fine. I had to solder everything up and get it all good to go. And then we were done with it, and it went as smooth as you could get as far as all that goes. And this is what it looked like with the pickups mounted in the body, just to kind of give you an idea of how well everything fit. And yeah, let's hear these things. So I'm running my Synergy desktop preamp through the OS module with the Cab Zeus Cab Sim, and I have a few various pedals. I have a Moxie and a Tumnus. So let's do the neck pickup. So you can really hear the dynamics and the articulation within these pickups. Here are the two pickups together. So let's do the bridge pickup. I love these pickups, to be honest with you. Already, I haven't got to spend a whole bunch of time with them, but so far, I really like the fact that they still got that twang, but yet there's a little more depth to them, and I don't know, I just really like them. So let's put a little bit of Tumnus on it and see what we got there. Yeah, you can really hear it. I mean, when I put the with the Tumnus and a little bit of articulation with your right hand, you could really. And then here are the two pickups together with a little bit of Tumnus. So here is the neck pickup. So let's just have a little bit of fun with this and stack the overdrive. So I'm going to run the Moxie and the Tumnus at the same time. So let's do a little bit with the middle pickup. That's pretty cool. And now with the bridge. There is a lot of versatility with this setup and with these types of pickups. So I really like these pickups. I think they are a really great find, and I am really excited to spend a little bit more time with them and really dial it in. Let me know down below what you think. Now, when I first bought the guitar, I was really impressed with the fretwork. I really liked the body on it. It was cut well. Everything was good in that aspect. The hardware was to be desired. It was that shiny chrome, and obviously with a budget guitar like this, they're going to overlook the little things, right? And that's the fun part about doing these modifications and upgrades, is that, you know, we can put whatever we want. You can put black hardware on and gold hardware, whatever you wanted to do with it, you know what I mean? And I decided to go with this Geiger Relic hardware. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. I've never used these guys before, so, you know, we'll see how it holds up overall, because they're really affordably priced stuff, right? So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. A set of Gotod tuners runs about $80, and these were like 50. So they're not too far out of the realm to go, oh yeah, $30 tuners. I don't think so. You know what I mean? And I think they might be an up-and-coming brand that might actually do some good stuff, because, I mean, the stuff looked great. I mean, and it fit, everything fit, and I didn't really have to deal with any of that stuff. So all in all, this was a great experience, and it wasn't that expensive, to be honest with you. With the pickups and the guitar, I think I've got $600 into this whole thing. And so with a little bit of upgrades, putting a little time and care into this guitar, I was able to have a cool guitar and save some money in the process. So, you know, like I said, if you have any questions about anything, please leave it down below. If you want to see anything else as far as other guitars to be upgraded, let me know, and I will see what I can do about making that happen. And I want to thank everybody for all your comments. I mean, I really appreciate it. You guys are very active in the comments, and it's great to see, you know, because sometimes you just don't know with these videos, right? So thank you guys for that, and we will talk to you on the next one. Thank you.